Hello and welcome to the Casino Skunk YouTube page. Today I'm doing something I normally don't do, which is unboxings. But this time I have to because I got this. That's right. I'm unboxing Waxwork Records 18 LP Godzilla box set, and I'm very excited about it. But before we get to that, since 2006, I've been doing podcasts such as Darmalar's Kaiju podcast, All Right, Let's Do a Podcast, Live Action Star Wars, Invincipod, and more. And they've all been ad free. And I'm able to do them ad free thanks to the support of viewers like you at the Casino Skunk Secret Society, my Patreon page. It's only $1 a month. Subscribe today, unsubscribe whenever you feel like it. As soon as you subscribe, I have hundreds and hundreds of episodes of video, audio, everything that you can check out immediately. So check that out at patreon.com/casinoskunk. Now, let's get to this box. I don't have a lot of room to work with here, and this box is humongous. So let's get into it. I'm gonna cut it open now. Yeah, I don't really. It's 25 pounds. Just so you know, it's very 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 heavy. Thanks to Waxwork, they sort of padded out the edges on each corner with some like very strong, rigid sort of cardboard. But I appreciate it. For those of you that collect records, dings on the corner suck, and so I'm glad that they put this in here. This thing's a monster. I'm going to set it down and cut it open. Try to get this going as soon as I can. Now, I purchased this in January 1st. Move my mic over. January 1st, 2021. This recording, we are on, what is it? July 7th, July 5th? I don't know. July 7th. So it's been a long time coming, but I mean, you got to realize this is 18 records. So I'm assuming it took them a long time to, get this going. They said it was going to be in March, but even when they announced that, I kind of knew that wasn't going to be the case because 18 records is a lot of records. Crunch open that box. You know what? I'm very excited about this. The price was $450, but you're getting 18 records. Take into account there is a very popular Edgar Wright movie that came out 10 years ago. They just released a box set which came in literally a box with the hole in the side, just like a slip box, and the discs, which was only 4 discs, and they're picture discs. They don't sound good. You get 4 picture discs, and they were just in regular white slipcase sleeves, just shoved in a box, and that was like close to $200. So for $450, free shipping, no tax, I think it's a good deal. Plus, a lot of this stuff hasn't been released on record. Now I'm dealing with packing peanuts now, so they packed this sucker really good. Thank you from Waxworks. My order was packed by Kaz. Thanks, Kaz. Special shout out. Usually you get Thrad or Brittany, but I haven't gotten one from Kaz yet. So thank you, Kaz. I hope your work is great for this unboxing video. I'd hate for anything to be bad, but from the looks of it, I'm gonna have packing peanuts everywhere. I don't know how I'm gonna get this out of the box. It is, guys, this thing is gigantic. Okay. Let's see. I had to get my wife's TV tray so that I had a place to sort of work. Oh. Okay, here it is. Okay. There are Packy peanuts everywhere. Thanks, Kaz. I'm gonna pop this sucker open. This is bubble wrap, and they added a extra bubble wrap on the corners yet again, really going to protect those corners. Which, if I'm looking at it, the corners look pretty good. So here's the box. I don't know if I can get in there. It's too big to fit. So we got this Godzilla artwork on the front. Godzilla written on the side in both Japanese and English. Look at this, guys. This is looks like it's from Destroy All Monsters. Oh, Godzilla in English. And then back to the front. On the top, it says Godzilla. On the bottom, it says nothing. Wow. Guys, it's huge. Clean slate in the background. And that's how you clean up a bedroom. Okay, so. Oh boy, this is going to be tough. Here we go. I'm going to open up the cellophane. And this might be a better look at the box art. Do this for the cover. Or should I do this as a cover? That'll be the cover. Slip box. Here they are. There's 18 records in here. Okay. Oof. Set that there. Okay. So, look inside here. We got Godzilla written in Japanese, Godzilla in English on the side. Picture of Godzilla there. It has this cool thing. So the flap comes down. You have artwork for all of the movies that are in here. And it looks like we get a slipcase or a slip mat. A slip mat. So, oof. Slip mat first. Here's the slip mat. Godzilla. White. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. That's going on the turntable for sure. All right. We also got this slip artwork featuring Jet Jaguar, Mothra, Minia, and Rodan for my favorite kaiju. They look great. And then on the back, some information. The box producer at Waxwork, Kevin Bergeron and Sue Ellen Soto. Thank you very much for producing this, guys. And the consultant is Austin. And there's all kinds of stuff in here. You can do a screenshot of that and read it for yourself. But thanks to everybody at Waxworks for putting this out. I can't imagine what they were thinking when they undertook this. But we're going to get into it. Now, I noticed within the box are two pieces of cardboard. I don't know if they're spacers for... I could probably put like my Godzilla, the Alexander Desplat version from 2014. I could put that record in here. I could put Henry Jackman's Kong Skull Island in there. I do not have the Bear McCreary score to King of the Monsters, but Waxworks, let's get a re-release. All right, so we're going to go through each individual disc, and this should be a lot of fun. Boy, it is. I live in Southern California, and it's got to be like 90 degrees right now. So the first one up is Godzilla, the original by Akira Ufukube. And the artwork on the front is amazing. Black and white Godzilla. Different artwork on the back. let's take a look at the record. This is going to be a while because we're going to go through 18 of these. Oh, master sleeve case. And the record looks phenomenal. Wow. Cool black and white look. Godzilla logo. Both sides. Toho Productions written on it. So that's Godzilla, or as you in the United States know it, Godzilla King of the Monsters, which is a completely different version, starring Raymond Burr in added footage that wasn't in the original Toho release. Okay. Up next, Godzilla Raids Again, the second film. Look at that art. Godzilla versus Angulus. Now this movie's black and white, but I like that they went with the red for the coloring. That artwork. Godzilla Raids Again. And I don't have this, so I don't know if this was ever released in the States, the soundtrack. So pretty exciting. As you can see, the disc is red. I'm not going to take them all out just because I don't want to be sitting here forever fiddling with these. But these master sleeves have a nice clear quality. But yeah, that's pretty much what the record looks like. Godzilla Raids Again. Really nice. And I like that the colors match the artwork. So we're going to go ahead and start stacking these. By the way, these sets look amazing. Like there's a nice matte finish on the records, and none of the corners are dinged. Thanks, Kaz. Oh, here we go. King Kong versus Godzilla. Another awesome red cover. Got the Toho Kong in the back with Godzilla in the foreground and the lightning coming out of Godzilla's hands. This classic look with Godzilla and Kong fighting. Let's take a look. This is 2 discs. So there's the green, which has a nice sort of swirl to it. And then this is the Kong disc, which is also a different color green. Actually, it's really hard to see. I might pull this one out so you can get a better look. Because some of these are going to have sort of some fine detail that you won't see. There you go. It's like a deep marble green, almost like a teal. But it matches that back art beautifully. Okay. Oh boy. I don't want the box tipping over, so I just set it on its side. Godzilla versus Mothra. Mothra versus Godzilla. Godzilla versus the Thing. Whatever you want to call it. They're calling it Mothra versus Godzilla. And you have the Godzilla larva over here on the tail of Godzilla. Fantastic. Another score I don't have. There's only a handful of scores that I think were released in the United States. Look at these. This really, really vibrant yellow. This sort of Mothra yellow. And then this sort of marbled blue. Let's go ahead and take out the marbled blue one. Look at this. You can see, once again, I don't want to have to take out all of them, but it's like a clear, you can still see me through it. It's like a clear blue marble with that Mothra Godzilla logo. This is amazing. So far we're not even like hitting the tip of the iceberg here. So I'm going to try to go a little bit quicker. Ghidorah, the 3-headed monster. Now this one, I believe, has a really cool look to it. Yeah. I'm going to take this one out for you guys. Does it look sweet? Look at this guy. It's a clear. It's got a really nice swirl design to it. But Ghidorah the three-headed dragon monster. I keep calling him three-headed dragon. He's a monster. I don't know where I got the dragon from. Did it at one point be called the three-headed dragon? Could it have? I don't know. But this is one disc, and it's got a great cover with Rodan, Mothra, King Ghidorah, and then Ghidorah on the back. Akira Ufukube. I'll get it one of these times. Now here comes my favorite Godzilla movie, and this is Invasion of the Astro-Monster, aka a Monster Zero. The monster from Planet X. So you got Ghidorah, Mothra, Godzilla, and the X1 rocket, the P1 rocket. I'm going to take a look at this disc because it's going to match this back cover, so the discs match the back covers. And this, ooh. Guys, look at this amazing thing. Invasion of the Astro-Monster. Look at that. Okay, guys, you guys who produce this, if you're watching this, phenomenal job so far. This is just look how this goes with the artwork. It's almost like the same color. How they did that, I don't know. Magicians. Ebera. Godzilla versus the Sea Monster. Ebera, the Horror of the Deep. We got a Mothra right here. Ebera in the back, and Rodan. Nope, it's just the hawk. It's the hawk that gets just dispatched like fairly quickly. I'm not going to take this one out, but you can see this is an opaque, bright red, sort of marbled look to it. Get these out of there. Cool. Oh boy, I don't even think we're halfway. So I'm going to start speeding through. Son of Godzilla. Looks good. Back cover is kind of this pinkish color, which I appreciate. And oh man, that record has that purple and pink marbled. Love it. Love it. This is a great shot, father and son. Boy. Destroy all monsters. Now this is actually a score I have. I got this score on CD that came inside of a DVD, like it was a bonus thing. You got a DVD and the soundtrack CD. Great score. First time on vinyl for me. I mean, it's got everybody you want. And then it's got... So we're looking at most likely a blue record. Yeah. Oh, okay. This one's coming out because I feel like it has a really nice subtle marbling on it. It's kind of hard to see in the light, but it's got like a blue and then a little bit of a sort of a grayish metallic look to it. I don't know if you can see that well, but it's cool in person. It's cool in person. I don't know if anybody is planning on getting this. If you're a fan of Godzilla like me, it seems like a lot to just drop, $450. But like I said, a lot of these were never released, and it's going to be a nice display piece on my shelf. This is one of my favorites. My Kaiju podcast co-host, Jorge, not his favorite. I love Godzilla's Revenge, aka All Monsters Attack. Got little Ishiro yelling his kaiju call. So we're looking at a green back. Oh, okay. I think this just got bumped up to my favorite. I'm going to take this record out. Look at this guy. Wow. It almost matches the Gabara image on the cover perfectly. The coloring on it is nearly the same as Gabara. I can't wait to listen to this one. Yeah, this is the one right here. This might be the first one I listened to. This one I'm very much looking forward to seeing what the disc looks like. Godzilla versus Hedorah, aka Godzilla versus the Smog Monster, and this image is amazing. Godzilla kicking through the Smog Monster. On the back, we have the flying version of Hedorah, and if you look at this gross brown, I've seen this disc online. I'm curious to see what it looks like in person. I'm definitely taking it out because it looks like grody, sickening Hedorah sludge. Look at that. It's kind of see-through. You can kind of see through it. And let me see if I can get it real close. Look at that. So many textures and grossness. It looks like it came straight out of the movie from the 70s. Whew. All right, a few more to go. We're in the 70s. We're getting closer and closer to the end here. Up next, Godzilla versus Gigan. You got King Ghidorah, Gigan, and Godzilla facing off against each other. This looks like it's 2 discs, which is great. I don't have this, so this is a new release for me. And on the back, you have Gigan kicking the rock, and it's yellow. It's yellow. So let's see what colors we have. I don't know if I'm going to take these out. Oh, I'm going to take these out. I know this takes a little bit of time, but I'll keep the yellow one inside the package. But the yellow one is similar to the Mothra one. It's a nice yellow. It's see-through. It's got a little bit of marbling in it. Very cool. But let's look at this Gigan green one. Very striking. It's very deep. Let me see if I can get it. Yeah, I'll put it in front of the light. It's like a deep green marbling, and then with that yellow label, it has the color scheme of Gigan, which is one of the most fun color schemes of any of the kaiju. He's great because he's not really based on he's not like a larger version of a bug. He's not like a big moth or a big drag. He's like a completely weird made up space creature. Because he's not like based on a dragon or based on a moth or based on a giant bat or whatever. So that's great. Godzilla versus Megalon. Look at this Jet Jaguar. Oh man, I love Jet Jaguar. Here he is. He's my little buddy. He needs to come back. They need to do something. They need to bring him back. And it looks like, ooh, got a blue marble. Really, really cool looking. That's really cool looking. And of course, the back we have Megalon, and he's also in blue. So that's Godzilla versus Megalon. Oh, man. Robert Sammelin. Sammelin did the artwork for these. Up next, Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla, one of our favorites for the Kaiju podcast, simply because you got King Caesar. I love King Caesar. He's one of my favorite dudes. You got Godzilla over here ripping off the mouth of Angulus. And then, of course, Mechagodzilla in the back. And Jorge, if you're watching this, this is something you can appreciate. Space ape on the back. Very cool. So this is like gray, sort of a grayish thing. So let's see what the record. Oh yeah, the record is just pure gray. It's like Mechagodzilla. It's opaque. There's a little bit of marbling on it, but it's just flat out like brushed steel Mechagodzilla gray. And finally, Terror of Mechagodzilla. Look at that. You got the UFOs, Titanus, Godzilla. And on the back, we finish off the set with Godzilla holding the head of Mechagodzilla in purple. Let's take a look. I'm going to take this one out. It's very marbled. It's very detailed. And look at that. Try to get it in front of the light again. Yep. Just, oh, it looks like candy. I want to eat it. Well, I just showed you 18 records that came in this box set from Waxwork. And I got to say, guys, it is really, really cool. I can't wait to listen to them. I haven't even listened to them yet. It's already worth the $450. I want to say thank you to Waxworks for coming up with this idea. Like, why? What made you think that an 18 disc set would be something you'd want to tackle? It blows my mind. Like, I don't know if you can get these individually. Maybe one day they will, but for right now, drop the $450, get the box set, and enjoy them. They're really great scores. I love the music in these movies. I can't wait to hear the Mothra song. I can't wait to hear King Caesar's song. I'm assuming they're on the record. I didn't really get to look at the track list much, but man, thanks to Kaz. Did a great job. It looks great. No dings, no nothing. Everything looks perfect. I can't wait to hear how they sound. But thanks again to Waxworks for getting this done. I know you had some delays. I know due to COVID there were some delays, but it was worth the wait. Seriously. I cannot wait to go listen to them. So I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye now. Big thanks to my Patreon supporters for making this show possible, and I can't wait to see you again soon. So until next time, have a great day, and see you next time.